Hey guys, you? Yes, you have been begging me to teach you how to script. So I am going to make a scripting series for you, because you guys are epic. Let's get into it. The first thing we're going to do is download Roblox Studio. So go to the Roblox website, click the Create tab, then click Studio. And download Studio. Okay, now that we have Studio, let's make a project. Click New File. And you will be presented with a lot of confusing interface. But don't worry, I will explain it all to you. This is the toolbox. You can add things people made from here. But I don't recommend using it. This is how you can insert a part. Parts can be scaled, dragged, moved, and rotated. Next is the Properties tab. The Properties tab shows the properties of the selected part. You can change things like color, material, transparency, and much more. An important one is the anchor property. This controls if it will fall or is locked in place. If you hold Shift, you can select multiple parts. If you hold right-click, it will give you some options to do with the selected parts. If you go here and select Model, then you can change the movement increment. I have it at 0.1 so I can move the parts close together. Now that you know how to use parts, I want you to take 5 to 10 minutes making something small, like a little starting area without the toolbox. Now that you have done that, let's take a look at the Explorer. The Explorer is where you can see all of the things inside your game. You can rename things to whatever you want by clicking Enter on them. More on the Explorer later. Now I'm going to show you the basics of scripting. Go to the Explorer. Click Server Script Service. This is where you put scripts that you want to run but don't need to be inside parts. More on that later. Click the plus and add a script. The first thing you see is a line of code saying print hello world. When you run this, it prints hello world in the console log. There is something that you will use a lot called loops. There are different kinds of loops. Let's look at the while loop. To make a while loop, type while. And then type wait. The number you put in here is how long it waits before running the line of code inside it again. You want to put the line of code you want to run inside the loop with do and end. You can think of do and end like opening and closing. Let's test it. As you can see, every 0.5 seconds it prints hello world. Next we are going to learn about variables and values. A value is a piece of information in a specific format. The types of values we will cover is number and string values. A string value is text and has to be enclosed by single or double quotes like the print hello world earlier. And a number value is a number. It doesn't have to be enclosed by parenthesis. If it was, it would be considered a string. What is a variable though? A variable is a named container that holds a value or reference, which can be changed and accessed throughout a script. To create a variable, type local and then the variable name equals sign to set the variable value. Like so. To change the variable's value, type the variable name, then an equals sign to set the variable. To access the variable's value, type the variable name. Let's print the variable. There are also math operators like plus, asterisk and you can use them on number values. I'm going to increase the value by 1 each time it loops by setting the value to the value plus 1. Let's test it. As you can see, it increases the value by 1 each time and prints it. Last but not least, I'm going to show you how to make your game playable on Roblox and play with friends. To make it playable and update the changes to Roblox, click File then Publish to Roblox. Then you can change the title and description. Then click Save. Go to Roblox. Click your profile. View full profile. Creations. And you will see your games that you can play.
But